question? Okay, so we all finished? Yeah. See, but I have only 2 people registered, 3 people registered. See, everyone registered, I can see them in here. 3. I have Fiona, Manan, and Marilyn.
Just me.
So you're still not connecting? Okay. Okay, should we run it? Because I have an iPhone already. Should we run it with
Just run it as an example.
Yeah, we'll run it as an example. So I've registered only 3. So let's start the first question. So the first question about Mr. Speed. Let's see, who you think? A, B, C, or D? So now I'm going to start, I activate the question. This question could be on the board while the student is watching. Now if you look at your Engage on the screen, you see the choices, A, B, C, D. So it is Abel or Kane or Hitler or Jenkins. So let's choose Mr. Speed. So you click and send, the right corner. Send it to the, okay, now I can see the results. So someone, like, we have equivalent votes. We have 3 people. Someone said Robert, someone said D or C. And I can also see who answered what. So if I go in here, I can see who answered what. I will see that Fiona said it's D, and Hanan said E, and Marilyn said it's C. Okay. So, and you can also, if I have more than one question, then you will be able to see the summary of all the questions. So let's go down. Let's go to another question. This one, for instance. What is the longest, world longest continental? And let's start activating the game.
It's nice because there's no changes from just using the normal expressions.
So you just click any answer and send. Then you will see text to that.
Functionality, which is nice. So that user interface remains the same.
One person didn't answer. See, I can see who answered and who didn't from here. So Marilyn didn't
I didn't send it.
Yeah, you have to send it. Which is good because it's a tool that teacher can keep to know who is, who's contributing, who's not. Did you send it?
Yep.
It didn't go. Yeah, it's gone. So now I can see the results. So most of the class, or most people said the right answer, which is A, and one person said the wrong answer. And here the good thing is that you can also see this, just like any active expression, the time it took each person to answer. So when I look at Marilyn, he took 32 seconds. Then I can come and say, do you know how to use the device? Are you, and I can check with that student what are the main problems that is, impeding or that's creating that long time. And then if I see Hanan, she answers in 7 seconds, okay, and she gave the wrong answer. Maybe this is a good time to go and say, you probably either guessing the answer, or you just think before you do your answer. So it does not only let me assess the students' work, but it lets me also assess them comprehensively to see, what are the attitudes, what are the behaviors, what are the self-confidence level, and all these things. Okay, let's try a different type of...
On no board, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Just look around.
Okay. I can also ask you to send me a text question. Okay, so I will do here text entry. So you can send me anything. I can say, what do you think of BET, or what do you think of the ActivEngage device? So I will send you an ABC question. And if you look now at your screen, you have a keyboard. Just click on it and you have a keyboard. So I can say, what do you think of ActivEngage? And write your one word, what do you think about it? Okay, so you write the word and done. And then send. Don't forget to click send. And Hanan has answered. So I can have a question on the spot, like I can just write the question and let them answer it, like this one. This is just a blank page and I can make that. Or I can have the question beforehand prepared, and then, so in this case I can see, people said cool, great, very easy to use, and then I want to know who said what. I can also do the same thing. So if you said very easy to use, and you said great, you said cool, and so on. So that's this is the text entry. So if I want numeric entry, for instance, in which year was such and such created, I can do a question on the spot. So I can go to the numbers over here, and I will say, okay, tell me which year was ActivEngage. When do you think ActivEngage has started, in which year? So now you have, again, space, you can enter a number. You have the numbers. If you click, you only get the numbers in front of you. So you say 2000. And send. So you get your answers here. 2000, 2010, 2011, and same. What is good is that after we did few questions, I can then look at summary, and I can see the answers for all the previous questions. So Fiona, what did she, all her answers, you know, she did this for question 1, this for question 2. So I can see a summary of all the answers. And if I had programmed these questions to be right or wrong, then I will see how many right and how many wrong, and I can see a percentage of her performance. And then at the end, what I can do is, I can also do rank in order, I can do how do you feel about this lesson. Like there are several types of questions that you can do with LRS in general, not just ActivEngage. One of my favorite though, let's just do it, is how do you feel, you know, or what do you think? So how do you feel about using, you know, such and such? People would rank, like from 1 to 5, how do you rate your level of, you know, scale, or how happy are you with this lesson? How well did you understand this lesson? And then that gives the student to say, well, not really, or, you know, so 1 is for poor, I didn't get it, and 5 for I got it really well. So then the students will get a chance to give me feedback on how well did they understand the lesson. And as a teacher, I think that's really important, because I need to know their level of confidence in one topic before we move to the next topic, so that I can be sure that they will get, especially in subjects like math or science, it builds on each other. And you need to know if the students are comfortable with that. So I will put so how well do you think you can use ActivEngage now? If you could answer 1 is not really, and 5 is I can use it very well. If you can just rate and send. Then, okay, great. I don't have anyone who said, you know, I'm not happy and I want to go home. But everyone said I'm happy. I feel
I'm happy, but I put 2000 instead of 2009. That was my guess.
Oh.
What was it? When was it? When did it?
Last year.